Okay, we are back. These are 10 drum products that I highly recommend that you need. These are great for any drummer that's looking for either birthday gifts, Christmas has already passed, but Valentine's Day gifts for your loved one. It's great. So let's get started with this first one. Oh, before we start, these drum products are in no particular order. It's not a competition. It's just drum products that I really recommend. Let's get into it. Okay, first off, the TuneBot. The TuneBot is great. I love the TuneBot. It helps so much with consistent tuning. You literally don't need anything else to tune. You don't need an app, because some of the apps can be janky and kind of not always great. So I definitely recommend the TuneBot. It's perfect for anyone that struggles with knowing how to tune by ear, because some people just can't. So I definitely recommend the TuneBot. It's a little pricey, but it's worth the price, trust me. Next is any type of bag for your sticks. As of right now, I use one that clamps to your hi-hat. Basically, you throw sticks in there. So when you're playing, you drop a stick, grab another stick, keep playing. There's many different types of drum bags. You can clamp some to your lugs of your floor tom. Great for any drummer that drops their stuff or just needs a place to hold their sticks when they're not playing. Next up is honestly just crazy drum trinkets. Get yourself a cowbell, a tambourine, heck, a maraca. This is great for any drummer that just likes to add random sounds to their kit. You're doing little grooves, just hit it every once in a while. It's great. I'd definitely look into getting something like that. For the next one, this one can get pretty expensive, depending on which one you get. I'll list my favorite for a good price, and personally the one I use right now. So I would definitely recommend you getting a double bass drum kick pedal. Yeah, it's not necessarily needed, but it's well appreciated. If you don't know what it is, it's basically just a drum pedal that has two pedals on it. It's a fun thing to have, and sometimes you use it for the songs, depending on what drum style you're playing on. So I definitely would look into getting a new drum pedal, because it is so fun to have a double kick. My next one is the Evans pull cord drum key. This one's so amazing. It's literally a drum key that has a pull cord in it to make changing heads or tightening lugs or tuning 10 times faster. You put either side in, depending on whether you want to loosen it or tighten it. You grab the end of it, pull it, it loosens or tightens whichever one you want. Perfect for changing any drum heads. If you get yourself 2 of them, have each side, oh my gosh. You can change all your drum heads in easily under an hour and tune them. Especially with the TuneBot too. Great to have if you're just changing your heads often, especially if you play hard. So yeah, that's a great one to have. This next one's almost a drummer's essential item. No matter what drum kit or what budget you're on, you can find so many cheap ones. First off, get yourself a carpet of any sort and put that carpet or rug under your drum kit. This is gonna make your bass drum and your drum set playing not only kind of muffled more, so it's not as ringy, it will literally be a game changer, because your bass drum, if you don't have a carpet or rug, say you're playing, right? This is you, bass drum, get yourself a kick block, completely different. Get yourself a kick block. Next, I would definitely recommend Tandem Drops. Way better than Moon Gels. Moon Gels get very old easily, and they can get kind of pricey, and they lose the stickiness very often. This is basically a one-time fee, unless you somehow manage to break it. It locks onto one of your lugs on each drum, stays there and it muffles it. If you have say a wallet, it's gonna bounce around on your snare. You get a tandem drop, put it on your snare, boom. No overtones, no sad ringing noises, no moving wallet. Perfect sounds. Next, I would also recommend the no nut cymbal sleeves. Instead of using a wing nut, it's great to use the no nut. If you're not going to use any of those, your cymbals are eventually going to fly off by hitting the cymbal so hard. But if you're using a crash cymbal or a ride cymbal, put a no nut on there. It's 10 times better and saves you so much more time. Next, I would recommend electrical tape. Electrical tape is awesome for marching drummers. Not necessarily drum set drummers, just your drum set sticks don't get torn up easily, so you don't need electrical tape. But for marching sticks, so many rim shots can tear up your sticks. Get you a cheap little electrical tape pack like this. You're good for years and years and years. Just this many colors. That's all you need. I've had this drumstick for a whole marching season. Changed it once at the beginning of the year. Haven't changed it since then, and this is what it looks like. It's great. And finally, if you made it to the end, this is my favorite out of all of them, so I hope you waited. I recommend the Yamaha EAD10 acoustic drum microphone. This, I can't even explain how amazing it is. It is very, very cheap for what you get. You get a whole drum module and a single drum microphone. Now listen, this sounds crazy, but this one microphone records your whole drum set. It hooks onto the ring of your bass drum and it just sits there. You plug in both A and B cables into the module, and the module has so many different effects. It has reverbs, compressors, a trigger in the bass drum so you can play metal music with ease. You can add triggers for extra money. All your drums can be triggered. So it's almost like an electronic kit. I personally don't use the triggers. I like the realistic feel of just playing the drums, but it's up to you. I love this so much. It's great for streaming any type of drum content, playing for your family, honestly. Great for anything. I wouldn't recommend this for like a high-tech guy that already knows how to record audio very well and knows how to mix audio, especially on drums, because this would be way too simple and it's not optimal for like a professional drum player that already knows how to do all of that, because you can get a way better drum sound out of it. But if you're a beginner and someone that just wants the great sound of a drum kit, perfect. It's very tiny, so if you ever see a drum video with a really good drum sound but you see no drum mics on their drums, they're more than likely using the Yamaha EAD10. Let me show you a video of me playing with it. I'll do a comparison with the phone audio and the EAD10 audio. Also, guess the song if you think you know it. Those were my top 10 recommended drum products that every drummer needs. They are perfect and will last you a long time. These are things I've tested and own. Just try it. Just try some of them out. Now, some of them aren't exactly completely needed, but just try it out. This list was in no particular order. It's not a type of competition. They're just great for any drummer that needs a level up. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn on that bell so you get notified anytime I post, which is certainly often. I post about once a week. So stay updated. Bye.